This is a Q6 Edge 2.0 power chair. This power chair has 0 miles. We might as well say half a mile. By the time we're done doing the video and doing the riding it outside, it might have a quarter or half a mile, but it's no miles. Beautiful looking, purple looking chair. Has electric tilt, electric reclines, and electric legs. It's got the newest electronics. This is a TB3 electronics, the latest model that they come out with the newest electronics. So all the function with this chair will have to be worked through the joystick. So to work the function through the joystick, you take this knob on the left and push it forward. So now we're at moderate speed. Now keep going forward. We're outdoor fast. As you keep going forward, you'll come up with this picture of the seat. As soon as you come up with that picture, whatever's yellow is what it's going to be. So right now we have the tilt. So if I pull back on the joystick, I'm tilting the seat back right now. Now the joystick is on the right side on this chair. It can be put on the left side with no problem at all. We can do that for you with no problem at all. These arms are adjustable. They can be raised up out of the way, so you can enter the chair from the side if you're a transfer person. So this is your electric tilt right there, your full electric tilt. Let's talk about the base. We've got here 14-inch wheels with aluminum rims. We've got caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. We've got secure anchor points. We've got 2 for each side. So there's 2 on this side, 2 on the opposite side, if you need to tie your chair to your lift or to your van. We've got a motor for each wheel. If you want to push this chair, you can't because it's in gear right now. The only thing you have to do on both motors, push the lever down. And now, as I said, I left the power on. So if I were to turn the power off, let me turn my power off here. So when you turn the power off, okay, turn the thing in, and now your chair will roll much better. Put it back on both motors, and now you're back in gear. So the suspension, you can see the motor, you can see the suspension on this chair. It's tied, the springs under here are tied to the motor and the wheel. Very nice. And if you look at the back, we've also got suspension in the back right here. For the back forks, we have the suspension, heavy duty suspension, that can be adjusted by turning this ring right here. You can make it tighter or looser. We've got the same suspension in the front of the chair. If you look at the front of the chair, we've got the same suspension here and on the opposite side. Both sides have the same suspension in the front. So these chairs are fantastic. The suspension on these chairs is just incredible. This chair will go about 6 miles an hour when you're outside also, and it's really good. It's very well balanced. The ride on these chairs in the last few years, that's what's improved, is the suspension. The electronics is better, but it's not going to make your chair ride better. The suspension and the way they're built now is just incredible. They're just fantastic. A lot of people get these chairs and they call me back and they say they can't believe how great of a ride they're getting now. And these are people that had chairs for 15, 20, 30 years. Now the next thing I'm going to do the electric recline. I'm going to do the legs at the same time. Let me see if we can do both. Yep, you can do both. So now I'm doing the recline and the legs at the same time. Now these legs are adjustable. So if you have short legs, we can bring them in to wherever length, and we can also get them out to whatever position we want. The nice thing, these legs will go up and then they'll push out. If you watch at the last second, it should push out. See that? So it gives you that extra 2 or 3 inches when you're sitting in the chair so your knees are not buckled. So this is a full recline with the electric legs up. As I said, this can be removed so you can slide in. So that's your electric legs and your electric tilt. And we're going to bring them back down. Now if you're outside driving this chair, you should always have the legs out at least 25-30%, so you're clearing the bottom of the legs, so in case you hit a crack in the sidewalk, you should always have the legs out maybe that far. I'm going to bring just the back forward now. Then we're going to put this back in drive. Now this is a mid-wheel drive, so your motors are in the middle, your wheels actually. Your motor's there, but it's a mid-wheel drive, your drive wheel. So this chair turns around its own length. So if I turn this around, I can do this all day long in its own length, like this. That's what a mid-wheel drive will do. If you have a front-wheel drive, you'll turn around the front. If you have a rear-wheel drive, you'll turn around the back, so you're getting 1.5 circle instead of just a regular circle. Now the seat on this chair is, it looks like 16, but the seat is 16 by 18. So we have a 16-inch wide by 18. We've got 22 inches from outside of arms, but now the arms are narrow, but the base of the chair is 24 inches. So from this wheel to this wheel is 24 inches. So you need at least 24 inches to get through the doors. So right now this chair is built for a small person, you know, maybe 180 pounds or less. I would probably fit in here. I might be a little tall, but I would probably fit in here. I'm 6 foot tall, 180. The foot plate do flip up. So, and if you want to get out with nothing in your way, you would just go back to your seating system and get your legs out of the way completely. So you would just bring them under the chair like that. And now you've got almost no obstruction getting out. I'm going to bring him back out. When I do the video outside, we're not going to be hindered. So the seat is 16 by, I think I said 18, 19. Nice contoured back. You have a safety belt. If this is the chair you want and this seat's not big enough for you or it's too big, we can adjust these seats. We can adjust the arm, we can make the seat bigger, we can make the back bigger. We can do all that for you. Let's look at the back of the chair. The back of the chair, you've got your adjustable headrest that can be removed. So if you don't want the headrest, you can just take it off and put it as high as you want. You've got your adjustments right here. These cylinders right here can adjust the tilt on the arms right here. You can see the joystick going up or going down on both sides. You can adjust the tilt of your arms and all that. That's the back of the chair. This chair takes 2 batteries. The batteries always come out from the front. So if you need to get to these batteries, this seat would have to be tilted or the legs all the way up because you cannot get to the batteries. The batteries on this chair come out from the front, and I'll show you real quick here. So if you look at the front of the chair, so as I said, you have to have the seat tilted because you have to be able to get to the front. But the batteries in this chair, so you've got your cover right here, you've got 2 handles here. If you push the handles in, the cover will come off. The cover will come off. Of course, when we're doing a video, it doesn't come off, but it does come off, I guess, because the assembly is low in the seat. But this cover will come off. The 2 batteries will come out from the chair, from the middle of the chair, and it takes 2 55 amp batteries, group 22, and you'll get about 13 miles on the battery charge, depending on the weight of the user, where you're driving it. If you're in the grass or if you're going uphill, that will definitely. But this cover usually comes off really easily, and that's where your batteries come out. On all Quantum chairs, the batteries come out from the front. So to recap on this chair, well, let's talk about the charger since we're talking about the batteries. When you charge this chair, you take your Quantum charger right here, and what you would do, you would take your plug it in the bottom of your joystick, and as soon as the light turns green on your charger, you're fully charged. So you don't have to worry about overcharging these batteries. The charger these days are very smart. They will turn off automatically. So again, if you're looking for a power chair that's got great suspension, no miles, half a mile on this one or less. It has electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, safety belt. This is a floating cushion. You can put your own cushion. All the manuals are here for this chair. If you're looking for a chair in new condition, you're not going to get newer than this. With great suspension, with the electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, 6 miles an hour. I would look at this one. If purple is your color, this would be your chair. It's a very nice chair. This chair does fit me. Of course, the legs would have to be dropped down. They're way too high for me, but we can drop them down to about an inch or two off the ground where my knees would be level. So right now, the foot plates are too high for me, but they can be adjusted down. I'm 180, 6 foot tall, so this chair would fit me with no problem at all. 6 miles an hour is the top speed. New condition, tilt reclining legs. Went through the grass with no problem. We have some heavy duty grass there. Went through there with no problem at all. Plenty of power. Fantastic chair. Ready to go. Right. This is Mark with Mark's Mobility. We are a family-owned business for over 20 years. Thank you for watching this presentation. We have several other models available. If you have any questions, please call the number below, 800-677-6293. Thank you again for watching.